Hello beautiful people, and welcome to an episode which I really wanted to make ages ago, a couple of months ago, because yes, I really wanted to have a look at the TOPWAR Chinese dedicated version of the game, because if you guys remember those dark days, we were paired with these Chinese servers, and there were a lot of rumors out there. RNG is illegal in China, or definitely they have different prices, but back then these were just simply rumors and we had no proof. Well, guess what, beautiful people? That stops today. That stops right now, because that's exactly what we're gonna do in this episode. And the reason here is absolutely simple. I don't want to go back to those dark ages, in other words, being in an unfair matchup. And that's exactly what I want to achieve with this episode, and you as a viewer can help by taking this video and link it to Rework game. Let's make sure this won't happen again. But as I said, it took me a while to be able to do this, because getting the proof is not as easy as you think. You cannot simply use VPN services. In other words, you need somebody to fly all over to China, buy a new device, download the game, play a little bit, send all these videos which you are about to see in this episode in order for me to be able to share it with you guys. In other words, this video would not have been possible without the help of our dear friend, Mr. Mohammed Zar. That's our guy, which is literally right now in China, bought himself a new device, downloaded the game, and what makes this video even more spicier, dear beautiful people, you guessed it, they have the Resident Evil event collaboration active right now, just the way we have it. So let's put some videos coming from Mr. Mohammed Zar on the screen, and let's see where are these differences. So let's have a look at the videos which are coming from Mr. Mohammed Zar, and what you're seeing here, this is the version of my game, what I'm seeing it right now in Germany, and all the way up on the right side of the screen, you are gonna see the videos coming from Mr. Mohammed Zar from the TOPWAR Chinese version of the game. And let's play this video, and I'm gonna address a couple of things, but take your time actually to watch how the event is implemented in here. And honestly, dear beautiful people, there were those rumors that in China is absolutely strictly illegal to have this RNG. And obviously, what you're seeing now on the screen is, I don't see a big difference, honestly. So it's the same implementation, but what is definitely different, and we definitely have to talk about this in this episode, are obviously the prices. So you know what, let me scroll a little more back to have a look at the differences. So the first pit stop is right here, because you see the prices there in yuan, which is the Chinese currency, 30 yuan, and let's have a look how much do I have to pay here in Germany. Well, that's €4.99, and meaning, in other words, all the way up to the right side of the screen, in other words, in China, they are paying roughly €3.90 for the same pack, while here I'm paying almost €5. Now the difference doesn't sound to be that big, but hold on a second, I'm gonna get back to this in just a moment. Let's have a look at something else. The next price difference, we wanna have a look in China at this pack over there for 6 yuan, which is equivalent of roughly around 78 euro cent. And when I have a look at my store, I see this price at €1.19. And here, it's a solid 30% difference. Me, in other words, having to pay more. But we have a couple of more examples. Next example, it's in this police defense event, we have this chest over here. Let me press also on it, because we want to compare the pack which I'm seeing on my side versus the amount of money you have to spend in China on the Chinese dedicated version of TOPWAR. And I have to pay here $4.99. And let's play the video from Mr. Mohammed Zar. And here you're gonna see, let me stop here, 30 yuan, which is again another solid 20% cheaper, isn't it? But let's have a look at the last example. Now I'm gonna let the video from Mr. Mohammed Zar play for a second, for a simple reason. You really have to see, I don't see any difference in design between the dedicated Chinese version of the TOPWAR and the version which I can see for myself in Germany. So that's exactly what you see. They are doing those pulls. But we want to have a look at the last pack difference. What else can we see from the video coming from Mr. Mohammed Zar? Yes, indeed, the event store looks similarly the same like ours, with the same amount of vouchers needed in order to get the same decoration, rewards, whatever you want to call it. And now the last thing we want to have a look at is, of course, the price for the hero. So let me play the video from Mr. Mohammed Zar. And here you see the price, by the way, 121 yuan, which is roughly around 16 euro and 70 cents, while you see on my side I'm paying 19 euro and 99 cents, which is still, beautiful people, a solid 17 to 18% me having to pay a far higher price than in China. And this, beautiful people, leads us to the last important thing in this episode, which is obviously, if you want to thank somebody for this episode, that's not me. I'm just simply the messenger. Again, a massive shout out goes out to Mr. Mohammed Zar. Without him, this would not have been possible. And obviously, the last thing which I want to address in this episode, does this look to you like I have stopped doing TOPWAR content? Because I don't think it looks like that, doesn't it? But dear beautiful people, the goal of this channel, and my goal personally, is to achieve a better game for every single player out there, regardless if you are spending some money, if you are a simple free-to-play. The game must give you a better gaming experience, and this is not possible without your support. Meaning, in other words, yes, people, it matters a lot the amount of views on an episode. It matters a lot the amount of watch hours. Meaning, in other words, yeah, you should definitely watch this episode till the end. And obviously, the amount of subscribers is also a very important number. And I can take these numbers and bring it to Rivergate and show them, look how many people are behind me. And that's exactly what we want to see in the future of TOPWAR. Because, beautiful people, this game was once upon a time a fantastic game. Granted, that was before the Heavy Trooper came. And I don't see any reason why this game could not become, once again, absolutely fantastic and giving us players a far better gaming experience. So, beautiful people, as always, yeah, don't forget to support what supports you back, and the best way to do so is 100% free. Because definitely watch my videos till the end, subscribe to this channel, share this channel with your friends. Thank you very much for watching, and I will gonna catch you in the next episode. Ciao, ciao, ciao.